Just announced. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian's fairytale royal engagement ring insider scoop. A princess. A prince. An engagement no one saw coming. Yet everyone dreamed of. The secret is out. And the truth behind it will shock you. The news is official. Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor of Spain and His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark are engaged. The two young heirs, once the subject of whispers and speculation, have stepped into the spotlight with a fairy tale announcement that has already shaken the royal world. But how did this happen? How did two of Europe's most important heirs, raised under the weight of tradition and destiny, find not just love but the courage to declare it publicly? To answer that, we must go back to the beginning. Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, has carried the expectations of a nation since birth. Every step of her journey has been carefully managed: her education in Wales, her military training in Zaragoza, her historic swearing of allegiance at the age of 18. She has been shaped for duty, not desire. Christian, on the other hand, has grown in the Danish royal spotlight, the eldest son of Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary. Charismatic, adventurous, and admired, he has long been painted as the easygoing prince. But behind his smile lies the heavy weight of future kingship. So where did their paths cross? At first, through royal gatherings, state visits, European royal events, discreet introductions arranged by their families. Insiders whisper that the spark ignited quietly, with simple exchanges. A shared laugh at a reception. A long conversation at a gala dinner. They were not just two heirs, they were two young people who understood the cages of royalty. But from spark to engagement, the story is far more layered. How did they keep their connection alive under constant scrutiny? Trusted aides carried notes. Private meetings were disguised as official gatherings. And as the world focused on their public duties, Leonor and Christian built a secret love story. Still, questions arise. Did their families approve from the start? Sources suggest Queen Letizia of Spain was protective. She knew the crown her daughter carried was heavier than most imagined, and she feared distraction. Yet she also saw something undeniable in Leonor's happiness. As one close observer put it, the queen realized that love gave her daughter strength, not weakness. Meanwhile, Queen Mary of Denmark reportedly admired Leonor's discipline and intellect. She understood the pressures of marrying into royalty herself, having been a commoner before marrying Crown Prince Frederik. Some insiders claim she quietly encouraged Christian, telling him that if his heart was certain, he should not let tradition steal his chance at love. But how did this love become official? The turning point came during Leonor's 18th birthday celebrations. Christian was present at the private gathering, though the cameras never captured him. Friends close to the family later revealed that it was during that time Christian confessed he could not imagine a future without Leonor. From that moment, the countdown to engagement began. The proposal itself remains shrouded in secrecy. Was it in Spain, beneath the grandeur of Zarzuela Palace? Or in Denmark, along the royal gardens of Amalienborg? What we do know is this: Christian chose a ring not only stunning in its design but heavy with symbolism. A diamond, set with sapphire stones, a tribute to both Spain's heritage and Denmark's royal colors. When Leonor said yes, it was more than a personal promise. It was the binding of two monarchies, two futures, two nations. Spain and Denmark, tied not only by politics but now by love. Yet, as with every royal engagement, controversy lingers. Some question whether two heirs, both destined for their own thrones, can truly balance love with duty. Will their union strengthen their crowns, or will it create conflicts of power and influence? Can two reigning monarchs one day share a marriage without overshadowing each other? These are the questions echoing across Europe tonight. Still, the people's reaction has been overwhelming. Crowds in Madrid cheered as Leonor stepped out wearing the engagement ring for the first time. In Copenhagen, Danish citizens celebrated Christian's bold step, calling it the beginning of a new golden chapter for the monarchy. Social media exploded with images, fan edits, and emotional tributes, calling them the fairytale couple of our generation. But inside palace walls, the journey is only beginning. Engagement means preparation, protocols, ceremonies, and the crafting of a wedding that will be watched by millions across the globe. Every detail matters. The guest list, the location, The traditions that must blend Spain's grandeur with Denmark's elegance. Will it be Madrid's Almedina Cathedral, or Copenhagen's Frederiksberg Castle? The answer remains a guarded secret. Beyond the wedding lies an even greater question. How will their joint lives unfold? Will Leonor live in Spain while Christian remains in Denmark, balancing love and duty across borders? Or will history witness a groundbreaking arrangement, two monarchs building their union in one kingdom, rewriting centuries of royal tradition? One thing is certain, this engagement is not just personal. It is historical. Never before have two future monarchs of Europe's most powerful thrones united in such a way. The consequences for diplomacy, alliances, and the very image of royalty itself are profound. And yet, beneath the grandeur, this remains a love story. Two young people who dared to choose each other, despite the weight of crowns and centuries of expectation. Leonor and Christian are not just writing history, they are living a fairy tale. As the world awaits the official wedding date, one truth shines brighter than diamonds. Behind the titles, behind the crowns, behind the centuries of protocol, there beats the simple rhythm of two hearts that chose love. And perhaps, that is the greatest royal legacy of all. Because history remembers kings and queens. But it never forgets those who chose love, even when the world told them not to. This is not just an engagement. This is destiny.